Yeah, so I first started in the motor trade back in the 1980s. In 1991, I opened my own used car prestige sales operation in Bury St Edmunds. I closed the operation in Bury St Edmunds in 2000 and went to work for an insurance company. Got kind of pulled back to the cars and started selling Porsches, solely Porsches, from home about 12 years ago. Decided 2017-2018 that I really wanted a factory trained Porsche technician. I was lucky, I met Andy just by a chance.
I moved to Framlingham in 2019 with my family for a better life, where I happened to bump into Adam, and after a bit of discussion we got together and we set up Reason Porsche. In January 2020 we had an open morning, bacon rolls and coffee, for which we thought would be just for a few of Adam's customers and some local residents with Porsches. We were astounded when over 100 Porsches turned up, plenty of new people to speak to, and then realised how busy we could actually be.
We've got 4 factory Porsche trained technicians, we've got all the latest diagnostic equipment, we've got 4 P-Wiz machines, and we've also got one of the older KTS 650s that looks after air-cooled machines, particularly 964s, 933s, 968s, and some of the later 944Ss. We've just heavily invested in ADAS, which is the automated driver assisted systems. We've got cameras on your car, like adaptive cruise control, lane change assist, any of those things. If we work on those late cars, which we work on a lot of cars that are just outside Porsche warranty. More often, Porsche customers generally don't like to dispose of their cars, and we've had several customers that would like us to carry out a full engine rebuild, which we do. So the 996 Turbo is one of those sort of iconic cars that I think basically going up in value. So this particular one came up. It looked as good as it looks as you can see it today. Beautiful looking car, but as with all these Porsches, as you can see, it's not what you can see, it's what you can't see that costs the money. So we got it into the workshop. We decided to put a new clutch, dual mass flywheel in it. There was some corrosion on some of the power steering pipes that needed doing, some discs, pads, general servicing. I think by the time we finished, at cost, we ended up spending pretty much £7,000 on it just to get it where it is today.
Running a busy workshop relies heavily on the correct parts being supplied. If a car is stuck on the ramp for an incorrect part or a delayed part, it can cost us as a small business considerably.
We enjoy a great working relationship with Design 911. Over the last 4 years, they've supplied us with all our parts on time, and generally they are nearly always spot on. In fact, I could probably say 99.9% of the time we don't need to send anything back. If there is a mistake, it's normally on our part, not theirs. And if they have made a mistake, they're very, very quick and efficient to rectify it. The deliveries arrive in the morning, which is really, really good. We normally get them, with the next day. One of the most important things with Design 911 is that all the parts people there, all they do is Porsche. So it's like a no-brainer for us because they understand the brand. They've got a great supply of OE parts and OE quality parts, and if we're up against it on price, they've got other options for us as well with aftermarket. We've recently just put on our race track car that we run a full Olin setup. I can't tell you how good it is. The difference, it's expensive, but in my opinion worth every penny. So I think the reason that people come to Reason Porsche, we've got almost 100 years experience right across the range, from early water-cooled cars right up to the latest 992s, and finally because we aim to exceed main dealer expectations.